Aloha and welcome to today's project. Today I'm working with SVG cuts and cutting things on my Eclipse. I'm making a card for my pastor who owns a Woody and he loves that type of car. So I found an SVG cut from Miss Kate Cuttables. Let me get a picture of what the file I'm cutting, and it's actually this Woody right here, and I'm just gonna create it and make it into a card. So what I simply do is I go to the top of here, it says SVG right here where my mouse is pointing to, and I click on that, and then I go into my files and I saved it under the whole Miss Kate Cuttable files that I own, and it's even organized into what type of project it's for. So this project section is for the guys, and then I have my Gone Surfing file, which I just purchased today. And in the file there's JPEGs, which I believe you can use for as digital stamping. So you can print out the images, or like clip art, you can print them out and then use it on your cards. The files that we want is in the SVGs folder. So I double click it, and I'm gonna click on the car, and you can see how the preview comes up here. Now I'm opening it up, and they're all together right now. And what I want to do is I want to resize them all to the size that I want the car to be, which is about this big, little less than the 6-inch. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the object and ungroup, and what happens is I can take each item and move them around separately. And because they're gonna be cut on different cardstocks, I kind of put them in sections where I know that I'm gonna be cutting that color. I wanted to create this item into a card. Now this bottom image here is the base. I'm going to Control C to copy it. I'm going to open another page by just clicking on this tab here, and then I'm going to Control V to drop. I'm going to put another Control V to add another one, and this image I'm going to face. Well, I don't think you can see that side of my screen. Haha. So let's see. I have to select the flip, and I'm flipping that. I'm going to flip it again. No. Flip it again. There you go. And I'm also going to select weld. Okay, so when I do that, I'm going to put this right at the butt of the other image so that it's next to each other. To make sure that I am on the same line, let's see, I think I have to go, I look here on this side of the screen, and then this is the y-axis that I'm looking at, which is 0.553. So for this piece, I want that one to also be 0.553. Was it 553? So I change it, and it aligns it up perfectly on the same line. So I can click on the other image, other cut, 553. Okay, they both are 553. And just the butt of the car, like I said, is touching. So I'm also going to click on weld for this other car. So now what I want to do is I'm going to select both of them by making that whole square, and I'm going to object and I'm going to group, and I can move them around without worrying. And what I want to do to make sure that they are going to cut the way I want it to cut, and for this part to be welded together, I'm going to select cutter and do a preview, and it's going to show me exactly how it's going to cut. So you'll see here that it's going to cut wherever there's red, but this part right here where the butts are touching each other, it's not going to cut right there. So as you can see, it's going to make me my card. That's the card that I want to get. So now I'm going to go back to this page. Okay, and then the colors of the car, like I said, I put them in areas where I know that I'll be cutting. I want to break this apart. Let's go like that. Just get an idea of what my car want to look like. So I'm just going to look at that, and now I'm going to grab the card stocks that I want to use to cut. So I'll be right back with showing you my machine when it's ready to cut. Be right back. Okay gang, so I'm about ready to cut my shapes out now, and I wanted to show you how I have it set up on my computer. So the type of cardstock, or the size of cardstock, is determined by the amount. Each square is a inch. So this is 2 inches going down and 4 inches going across. So I got a designer sheet paper that covers this entire piece, and then this piece I just go from 6 to 12, so that's 6 inches across and 3 inches going down, and so forth. So each cut has a different cardstock, and this is how my cutting sheet looks like. So I have it set up where it's going to cut, and they're all individually sized so that it could be just right. So let me take you over to my machine, and I'm going to insert my cutting sheet into the machine. Sorry about that. No, we're not having an earthquake. I'm going to insert it into my machine, and then you can watch it cutting. Okay, so here is my Eclipse machine. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to feed it through. I'm going to go back to my computer and press the button to send it to cut, and it's going to just automatically start cutting. You can watch it. I'll speed up this part of the video. Okay, I'm just going to eject it out and start putting my project together. Okay, so I already cut out the card base. I didn't show it on the camera doing that, but this is how it turned out. It's super cute. Just simply peel right off. I freshly inked this cutting board with new glue, so the paper is kind of sticking on there. I hope the rest of my cut does not stick so much, but just kind of gently use this tool to peel this cut off. You want to be gentle, or else your pieces are going to rip. Be gentle, be patient, and be confident that it's going to turn out nice. Don't stick. It looks like the glue kind of stuck on that side, okay? And see where it's connecting? I'm just going to fold that right there. But let me clean this off first, because if you leave it, it's going to stick to your mat. Now this mat that I am using is a recycled mat, meaning that the stickiness came off of it already, and I just applied some glue on here to make it sticky again. And there is a glue that you can use to make your mat sticky again and save you some money. I kind of make it sticky about 2 times so that its use can go all the way, and then I start using a new mat. So this is the card base. Like I said, I'm just gonna fold this in half, and then the rest of my cut is still intact. So what I do is I go around to each cut first and just remove the pieces that I don't need. I love the Eclipse machine because it does such a good job with cutting them off. And then now I can throw away these pieces, and then now I start taking off the main pieces that I need. And this is just kind of, see, just come right off. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The other piece. It's fun to watch it cut, and it's fun to put them together. My favorite part is putting them together. Then the rest of these pieces that are left, they're all rubbish. So you just simply remove them real easy. Just take them off of your mat. Keep a little rubbish bin on your craft table, and then remove the rest of the items. And then simply cover your sheet immediately so that dust and hair and whatnot don't get on there. You want to keep it as sticky as possible for your next use. This is my card base. I'm going to fold it in half, and now I have a little card. This will go on top here, and I believe this goes here. Then this goes here. Just kind of putting it together from what I remember seeing on the computer. I think this goes here, something like that, and then this goes there. So that's the card, and it'll open like that. So oh, and then the wheels. So I'm gonna assemble them, put it together right now, and the type of glue that I use is this Craft Bond all-purpose glue, Elmer's glue. It's real cheap at Walmart for like $2.48 or something, and I really, really like it. It's caused me to have an addiction to it. Okay, sorry about that. Let me put this thing together now. Okay, this portion of the video is me putting the pieces together, so I'm gonna speed it up so you can see what I do and just how quickly and easy it is to do. Okay, so just watch and enjoy. And there you have it. And there you have it, my completed card. Kind of scuffed it up a little bit over here, but that's okay. I'm sure he's going to like it. Isn't that pretty cool? I know it opens backwards, but that's okay. It's a new concept. And I think he will like it. Thanks for joining me today. Have a blessed day in Jesus. Bye now.